There's a particular individual though within the Hopewell space that I'm asking you and I'm appealing to you, and that is Mr. O'Brien Garvey. We're asking you to come on in and speak to our police officers. Whichever police station you want to go, that is okay with us. Just let us know and just tell them that you are the person that the Hanover Police has interest in, because there are a number of questions we want to ask you. I'm appealing to Mr. Jermaine Stevens. He is from the Green Island Space, OC Punko. I'm asking you also to come on, turn over yourself to the police. We need to find out from you activities happening in the space. Your name has been called. It's not that we're saying that it was done by you. It's only you can tell us whether you were involved in these issues. So we are appealing to you. Please come on in. Whichever station again you want to go to, please do so and turn yourself to the police.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Push fear to the back and elevate your faith to the front. Both requires you to believe in outcomes you cannot see. Today, choose faith and focus on your dreams. The possibilities and path with faith are boundless. Believe that what is yours will always find its way to you. Get excited about your journey to more. Wagwan, my people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Yet another morning, we get up and find myself alive. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living, and surely, not amongst the dead. Give thanks to life and the gathering. Anyway, people, and all the passing thing I go under the news. I don't know me already. When I come out for waste, no time. So I can just start right there, so. The Portland businesswoman accused of orchestrating the murder of a pregnant woman and a man in May was yesterday offered $4 million bail when she appeared in the Portland Parish Court. Jodian Jackson, a 28-year-old bar operator and nail technician of Anchovy Land Settlement in the parish, is charged for the murder of 28-year-old Shadeen Pink of Campbell's Avenue in Port Antonio, Portland. The mother of three is also charged with murder of 23-year-old Keena James of Johnstown District, who was also killed in a shooting attack on May 24th along Campbell's Avenue. Yes, people, I don't remember about this one, but guess what, Wagwan. If you look on the screen, you see the two people that moved dead. You understand? It's alleged that Jackson rented a car, drove it to where the pregnant woman was located, and pointed her out to the shooter. The accused was granted bail after a new attorney, Courtney Rowe, made a bail application before the parish judge. Jackson was previously denied bail twice. The court was told that Jackson gave a statement in the presence of her former attorney in which she shared certain incriminating details regarding her involvement in murder. But Rowe argued that his client was not in the right frame of mind when she gave the statement, as she had just given birth and did not know the whereabouts of her newborn. Despite the prosecution's objection, Jackson was subsequently offered bail on condition that she report 5 times, not 1 nor 2, 5 times, to the police station and surrender her travel documents. Additionally, Jackson was ordered not to interfere with the witness and to avoid the parish unless she is attending court. According to police report, at about 11 p.m. on May 24th, Pink and James were among persons playing domino when Jackson drove a Toyota Fielder motor car to the area. A man exited the car and opened gunfire on them. Pink, who was about 9 months pregnant, was reportedly shot in the head twice. Both were taken to the hospital. I don't have to tell you what happened right there, so I know exactly what happened already. She was subsequently charged on May 29. Attorney Cecil Black is also representing Jackson. Can you believe it? People who forget to slap on up them other parish pan bail. You understand? This a girl should have get slapped for a long time. Anyway, now, it's this thing of them talk about inform of the dead culture. I'm telling you, we need to cut it out and start giving information. You understand? Because when you give information, it work. Yeah, man, it work. And I mean, really assess us telling people. A crime stop come out to the data and make people them know. So watch out. When the information, it at work. 11 alleged murderers were among 77 persons arrested last year from calls to Crime Stop, a telephone program that allows persons to report illegal activities anonymously and claim monetary prize if the tips yield result. Some 7.7 million was paid out in reward. And one person got a whole heap of money out of that, me I tell you now. The arrest resulted from increasing calls for 2022. Some 1,148, or should I say, 68% more than the 687 calls in 2021. So you see what I want people. The people them are call and attack. The people them want to get rid of all criminal. But a full time now, the people them start talking and all like politicians them by the foolishness to it, you understand? So they can eat the food off of them head. Yeah, me I tell you the truth. Them say it work, so guess what? Make it continue work. Anyway, now watch out one right out of St. Thomas. Little bit of bad news. You know some people that hope for the best, but worse them get. A woman who reported missing on Sunday was found murdered in St. Thomas yesterday. She has been identified as 39-year-old Titsy, a resident of Bơdy, St. Andrew. Her body was found wrapped in a sheet in bushes in Grandspent Heights, St. Thomas at about midday by family members who had formed a search party. Miss Banney was last seen alive on Sunday when she went to Yallas to conduct business. She was last seen entering a Toyota Probox motor car in Yallas, which was destined for Kingston. A family member who spoke to our news team said they found Miss Banney after deciding to search an off-road area they suspect could be used by criminals.
The criminal, you have to study criminal. Criminal use where they know the police and nobody now. So I said to the brethren, we jump in the car and we said, come. We said, come, we have got 14 miles. And when he head on, he might pass the stop down. So I said, no, pass the stop here. They turn off here. Decide turn off what we want to use. We are going in there so because it's dead end this now, you know, so people now use the road here. So I say, the most place, I think they would have dump our body if they kill her, they might dump it anyway in here. So because they now plan to carry a town and they now carry St. Thomas. Because they entitled to run the police, and no man now do that. So we come over, and I say, take a turn here and make a search out here. So we come here, so we turn. We look on a turn here, we say, you know, so that road here, we go up and go around now. She says, see a cold skill bed there, so somebody a bun cold there, so I say, yeah. By the time she said that, I look there, so I see a little footstep, and a little ditch, and I see the footstep them. So when I go so now, I make the footstep and look over in there. See Munchie in the hole there, so.
And just like that, another little young girl lose her life and gang all the down on ice. And who do it? I walk up and down on the road scratch free. Because all when police hold them not gonna do nothing about it. Me I tell you the truth, the police them not do nothing about these things. But I just look for the youth them and let them out back. Anyway, now people try go on pan what go on. A matter of fact, and I watch more into the watch I go on. Listen more into the listen. For you hear that nice there, you know say somebody lay down pan GRUNG. Another youth you see on the screen right there. So in birth cert the rate chain that you know. So I'm not even know what to call him. A matter of fact, him have two names him run with. Some people say my view, a pops dead. Some people say my view, a chicken dead. If we're not sure about the name and them the little thing there, we're sure about three little things. You understand? I'm going to tell you right now. The youth on the screen right there, so him dead. Yes, him dead. You know which part him dead? East Road in Arima. You know who kill him? The Screamers gang, and them on the angling bangle fame. So guess what? We know same friend them and fix back things, you understand? Because them now just make one of them friend dead just like that. The amount of blood we see on the ground. Anyway, I try go on for a while, go on now. More news. Right over the ghetto. Investigators from the Greater Portmore Police Station were at the scene of a shooting near the Greater Portmore Shopping Centre yesterday. The police report that armed men were engaged in a shootout in the area. Meanwhile, Superintendent Upton Nicholson, acting head of the St. Catherine South Police, has dismissed claims that there was another attempt on a beryllium courier truck on the compound of the shopping centre. He said a courier truck had just left the shopping centre when the shooting occurred, fueling the speculation. The police said no one was injured in that incident. Anyway, I'm going to an incident where somebody get injured now. Yeah man, we have a name them to give people them. The police has yet to establish a motive for a gun attack in Green Island and over Tuesday night, which left 2 men dead and 3 others injured. The deceased has been identified as 27-year-old Ayon Richards and 27-year-old Oneil Spencer. Both men are laborers from Mavis Bank in St. Andrew. Both men were employed at a construction site of a large hotel being constructed in Green Island area. Report reaching on news that about 8 p.m. the men were at the eatery when gunmen walked up and opened fire. The condition of the other 3 who were shot in the incident are not considered serious. The shooting took place at about 400 feet from where a peace march was held hours before. Yes, and one and two local people up on the scene. had this to say.
It is really sad that on the very day that we are saying we need to bring this to an end, we had these 2 fatalities.
Last week I got the dream and told the German about it. And I said, all you do when you're out here, just watch your back. And exactly how I dreamt it, the same way it happened.
And really me don't know what really happened. You see me? Yeah. So I just saw it go, I don't know who do it, I don't see who, I don't know what, if a woman or a man or whatsoever, I don't know, I don't see nobody more, me have to just take low. Because I'm inside of the shop at the time.
Me just drop the chicken them and left so me I go wash me hand. By the time I step off here, so I sit and lick me like a chop.
Yeah man, the bloodshed continues, but people watch go on Wagwan. These are the MP for the area. So the MP say, when you not employ people, we don't need them to come with character references, you understand? But guess what, man? Me and she run this our friend, so she gonna write all the nice things about me. So I'm still like at the house and the work.
It really comes down to having the persons in our communities. I don't know whether we can from the outset know who they are, because they would be a tenant, but make your inquiries. Ask of them, when you come with a recommendation, can someone speak to your character in the parish or the community that you're coming from? And perhaps just by so doing, you would cause them to reconsider moving into a certain community.
So like how all of them people attack, we don't supposed to wait for my friend Sharon for come say something, you understand? So Sharon, are you your time now?
Based on what was reported to me, is that at approximately 8 p.m. last night, persons were gathered by a drug center in Industrial Cove, Green Island, where a lone gunman would have approached the scene and opened fire on the party that was there. So 2 persons were fatally shot and 3 other persons were injured and were taken to the hospital. Those persons are not from Hanover Space. Basically, we were told they're, based on the reports that we got, that they're from St. Andrew and recently came to the parish. Apparently, they are doing some construction work on the hotel site. So that's where they were. So we don't have a feedback relative to anything on them. A number of incidents that we have, we could say contributed to that, because we are in the middle and we are bordered by 2 other parishes that a lot of activities takes place. Persons are pushed from St. James over here and they are pushed from Westmoreland into our space. So you find sometimes some relatives are very accommodating and they take in these persons from the various communities and have them at home. So whenever things play out, because when they accept them within their communities, don't try to find out what is it that you're running away from over in St. James why you want to come and stay with me. And persons probably would venture into our parish and pursue those persons, and as a result of that, these incidents do happen. I think what they should do is find out from them why you want to come to the parish. No, over many years you have not been here. What is it? Is it you're involved in crime, some criminality? You can't stay here. These are questions that you need to ask persons, because as a result of that, you yourself, being the host holder, accommodating them, can be a part of this activity. You can die just the same, because when they're coming, they're not going to check whether it is Tom Brown or whoever is there. They take on the entire family. It depends on the situation where they are at the time. Sometimes 1 out of 10, you might be spared. So I believe relatives must find out from person, unless you are a party to criminal activities, you accept them readily. But if you are not involved in these activities, find out from your loved ones, why do you want to come and stay at my house? What it is, what is happening back in your space, you need to go back. Or contact the police in these cases, find out from the police officers, tell them what is happening, this person is in here visiting me, and we want to know, he told me this is the situation, but I am not of the belief that it is so. So could you check him out for me? And then if we have that sort of cooperation from our citizens, I think we'll have a better flow in terms of activities within these spaces. No, we don't have any motives as yet, but the investigation is pretty young now, and my team is carrying out intensive search relative to it. But we would have picked up some persons and they have been taken into custody. I really know we have them here to be processed. We do not know the result as yet, whether any of them are persons that we need to hold in custody. There's a particular individual though within the Hopewell space that I'm asking you and I'm appealing to you, and that is Mr. O'Brien Garvey. We're asking you to come on in and speak to our police officers. Whichever police station you want to go, that is okay with us. Just let us know and just tell them that you are the person that the Hanover Police has interest in, because there are a number of questions we want to ask you. So please come on in, because incidents are surrounding you and we want to know if in fact it was done by you. So please turn yourself over the police as soon as possible. As also, I'm appealing to Mr. Jermaine Stevens. He is from the Green Island space, OC Punko. I'm asking you also to come on, turn over yourself to the police. We need to find out from you activities happening in the space. Your name has been called. It's not that we're saying that it was done by you. It's only you can tell us whether you were involved in these issues. So we are appealing to you. Please come on in. Whichever station again you want to go to, please do so and turn yourself to the police. Okay, another person of interest that we would love to come on in is Romero McCallum, and you're over there in the Ramble space. Your name has been called in a number of incidents, and we are asking you also, please come into the police, talk to us, come out of the bushes if you're hiding, wherever you are. We want to just find out from you, as I've said before, if you're involved in any of these incidents. So please come in, Mr. McCallum.